Welcome to Speakeasy English Podcast, where English becomes simple.
Hello and welcome to Speakeasy English. My name is Kate, and today I want to ask you a question. Do you ever feel like your English is not improving, even though you study so hard? Maybe you watch videos, maybe you memorize vocabulary, but when it's time to speak, you feel stuck. Don't worry, you are not alone. The truth is, you don't need to study English for hours every day. You don't need to live in the USA or the UK, and you don't need a native speaker by your side. What you really need are smart, simple, and repeatable daily habits that fit into your busy life. In this episode, I'll show you exactly how you can practice English every single day, even if you're shy, even if you're busy, and even if you don't live in an English-speaking country. By the end of this lesson, you will speak more naturally without translating in your head. Boost your confidence so you don't freeze in conversations. Improve listening and pronunciation at the same time. And most importantly, make English a natural part of your daily life. So, if you've ever asked yourself, how can I practice English every day without wasting time? Stay with me until the end. This episode might completely change the way you learn. 1. Listen to English every day. The very first step is listening. Listening is the foundation of speaking. If you want to speak English, well, you must first train your ears. Think about how children learn their first language. They don't study grammar. They don't memorize word lists. They listen, they copy sounds, and slowly they start speaking naturally. That's exactly how you should train your English now. Many learners tell me, Kate, I don't understand everything I hear in English. Should I still listen? The answer is yes, absolutely yes. Listening is not only about understanding every single word. It's about training your brain to get used to the rhythm, melody, and natural flow of English. Here's what you can do. Listen to things you enjoy, podcasts, YouTube videos, English songs, or even news for learners. Don't worry about 100% understanding, even if you understand only 30 or 50%. Your brain is still learning. Make English your background sound. You can listen while walking, cooking, cleaning, exercising, or even before bed. And remember, just 10 to 15 minutes a day can make a huge difference. The secret is consistency. Let's shadowing practice now. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. First, the full sentences, then broken parts. I listen to English every day. I listen to English every day. Listening helps me learn new words. Listening helps me learn new words. English becomes easier when I listen daily. English becomes easier when I listen daily. Excellent. This is how you combine listening with speaking practice. To shadowing, speak while you listen. Listening is powerful. But if you only listen, your speaking will remain weak. That's why the next step is shadowing. So, what is shadowing? It means repeating exactly what you hear immediately with the same speed, tone, and rhythm. Think of it like an echo. The speaker talks and your voice follows. You don't stop. You don't translate in your head. You just copy the sounds at first. Shadowing might feel strange. Maybe you don't understand every word. That's okay. Shadowing is not about perfect understanding. It's about training your brain and your mouth to work together. When you do this every day, even for just 5 minutes, your fluency improves faster. Your pronunciation becomes clearer, and your confidence grows naturally. How to practice shadowing? Here's a simple method you can follow daily. Cue a short audio or video in English. Play one sentence, immediately repeat it. Don't stop. Don't translate, try to copy the rhythm, speed, and intonation. If it's too fast at first, that's fine. Start with slower audio or repeat the same sentence several times. Mini shadowing practice with me. Let's do it together right now. I'll say a sentence. You repeat after me. I want to improve my English every day. I want to improve my English. Every day I listen carefully and repeat confidently. I listen carefully and repeat. Confidently, shadowing helps me speak naturally. Shadowing helps me speak naturally. My mouth and my brain work together. My mouth and my brain work together. Great job. That's exactly how shadowing works. Extra tip, don't worry about mistakes while shadowing. The goal is not perfection, it's practice. The more you repeat, the more natural English will sound when you speak. 3. Think in English. One of the biggest barriers to fluency is translation. Most learners think first in their native language, then translate into English, and only then try to speak. But by that time, the conversation has already moved forward to become fluent. You must stop translating and start thinking directly in English. How to start thinking in English chat first. It may feel difficult, but you don't need to create big, complex sentences in your mind. You can begin with short and simple thoughts. For example, it's morning. I need coffee. The weather is hot as you go through your day. Describe simple things around you in English. I am walking. The sky is blue. I see a dog. Later, you can make them a little longer. I am walking to the store. The sky is blue and beautiful today. I see a dog playing in the park. This daily practice will slowly rewire your brain too. Connect ideas directly to English with no translation and no delay, whisper, or speak out loud. Another tip. Once you're comfortable thinking in English, try saying these sentences out loud. It doesn't have to be loud. You can whisper. It's like having a short daily conversation with Susua. Can you believe it? She'll believe it. She named her dog. We named her dog Lady Gaga. And you know what? We named her dog Lady Gaga. And you know what? I couldn't stop laughing. When we know it, could we know yourself? This helps you prepare for real life conversations because your brain and your mouth will already be used to forming thoughts in English. Let's practice together now. Repeat after me. It's morning. It's morning. I need coffee. I need coffee. I feel tired, but I keep going. I feel tired, but I keep going. The sky is blue and beautiful. The sky is blue and beautiful. I see a dog playing in the park. I see a dog playing in the park. Very good. Every time you do this, you're training your brain to think directly in English. Key reminder, thinking in English is not about being perfect. It's about building a habit. The more you do it, the less you will translate in your head, and the faster you will speak. For read aloud, silent reading is useful. But if you really want to speak fluently, you must practice reading aloud. Why? Because when you read aloud, 3 things happen at the same time. Your mouth learns the shapes and sounds of English words. Your ears hear your own voice speaking English. Your brain gets faster at connecting words and ideas. It's just like going to the gym. If you want strong muscles, you must exercise daily. If you want a strong English voice, you must train your speaking muscles. How to practice reading aloud? Here's a simple 3-step routine. Step 1. Read a short text slowly and clearly. Focus on pronunciation. Step 2. Read it again, a little faster. Focus on rhythm and flow. Step 3. Read it one more time with expression. Like an actor telling a story. You can use children's books, English stories for beginners, short articles, or even subtitles from a video. Example, reading. Imagine this short text. Today is a beautiful day. The sun is shining and the birds are singing. I feel happy and full of energy. First, you read it slowly, then faster. Finally, You read it with expression. As if you were telling a friend. This builds not only your pronunciation, but also your confidence. Now let's practice together. Repeat after me. I read English aloud every day. I read English aloud. Every day, reading aloud makes my voice stronger. Reading aloud makes my voice stronger. I speak with rhythm and flow. I speak with rhythm and flow. My pronunciation is getting better. My pronunciation is getting better. I feel confident when I read aloud. I feel confident. When one read aloud. Excellent. This is your speaking gym. Every time you read aloud, you're training your voice for real conversations. 5. Live with English daily habits. Now comes the most powerful step. Don't just study English, live with English. If English becomes part of your everyday life, learning will no longer feel like homework. It will feel natural. And this is how fluency is truly built. Practical ways to live with English. Here are some simple but powerful habits you can add to your daily routine. Change your phone settings to English. Think about it. You look at your phone dozens, maybe hundreds of times every day. If your phone is in English, you'll see words like update, settings, brightness, delete, download. You don't even need to study them. Your brain will learn naturally through repetition. This is called passive learning, and it works like magic. Write a short English diary. Every night, write just 3 sentences about your day. For example, today I went to work. I met a friend. In the evening, I watched an English video. It only takes 5 minutes, but it builds vocabulary and grammar naturally. Record a 1-minute voice note. At the end of your day, record yourself speaking in English for 1 minute. Talk about your day, your plans, or your feelings. Don't worry about mistakes. Nobody else has to hear it. When you listen later, you'll hear your pronunciation, grammar, and even your progress. Join an English community online. You don't need to wait for a classroom. Join a WhatsApp group, Telegram channel, or online forum for learners. Even reading short messages gives you real exposure. And if you send texts or voice notes, you're practicing real communication. Use short videos for practice. Social media is full of short, simple English content. Instead of only watching for fun, use it for learning. Watch a 20-second clip, pause, and repeat the sentences you hear. Try to copy the rhythm, tone, and expression of the speaker. Even short videos can give you powerful daily practice. Why? This works fluency doesn't come from studying English for 3 hours once a week and then forgetting about it. It comes from tiny daily habits that repeat again and again. 10 minutes of listening, 5 minutes of shadowing, a few short thoughts in English, reading aloud for confidence, writing 3 sentences in a diary. These small actions may look simple, but together they build strong habits. And strong habits create fluent, confident English speakers. Now let's practice together with daily habits. Sentenza, so repeat after me. English is part of my daily life. English is part of my daily life. I practice a little every day. I practice a little every day. Small habits make a big difference. Small habits make a big difference. I live with English, not just study it. I live with English, not just study it. Every day I get closer to fluency. Every day I get closer to fluency. Excellent. You are building the mindset of a fluent speaker. So, my friend, let's review what we learned today. You don't need to live in the USA or the UK. You don't need to spend hours with grammar books. And you don't need a native speaker by your side every day. What you really need are small, smart, daily habits that fit into your life. 1. Listen to English every day. 2. Shadow what you hear. 3. Think in English, not in your native language. 4. Read aloud to train your voice. Point 5. Live with English. Make it part of your daily routine. If you practice these habits every day, even for just a few minutes, your English will improve naturally. Your pronunciation will become clearer. Your listening will become stronger. And most importantly, you will feel confident and free when speaking. Remember this, fluency is not about perfection. It's about progress, one small step at a time, so don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start today with one small action. Because every time you listen, shadow, read, or think in English, you are moving one step closer to fluency. Now, I have a question for you. Which of these 5 steps will you start today? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And if this episode gave you value, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next lesson. Together, we are building your English step by step, day by day. So keep listening, keep speaking, and most of all, keep believing in yourself. This is Kate. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.